Hello guys. My name is Ionuț. I am 21 years old. I am from Romania, Bucharest, the capital city of Romania. I really like playing games. Like, it's part of my life and it's always gonna be part of my life. Um, the reason why I want to start this podcast is because I want to give a wider view, especially for the communities here in Romania, the communities of gamers. I wanna reach to most of them or some of them or whatever. I'm fine reaching just, I don't know, a couple, like two, three people. If this is gonna help them, I'm fine with it. So yeah, this is gonna be mainly about games. I wanna talk about games, changes that are added to the games, patch notes, um, everything related to the games. So I play League of Legends mainly. I played a lot of games in the past, like a lot of games. I played WoW, I played um, Overwatch, um, I played Hearthstone, but right now the meta is not that suited for me. I mean, I don't really feel the meta that is now in Hearthstone because it before the new expansion just you know they just stack with some decks that are, I mean, you play them for a couple of months and you get tired of them, so what's the point, right? So mainly I think I'm gonna focus on League of Legends um, on the start of this project that I want to have. So what can I say about League? Um, I tried League of Legends a couple of years ago, like four or five. I was I was playing WoW at that time, and I was outside with some friends, and we were talking about different games, and we were talking about Dota and WoW and League of Legends and so on. And people were like, "So you're playing WoW, right?" So I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm playing WoW for a couple of, I think it was like a year and a half or something like that, max 2 years of playing WoW." And I wasn't like spamming WoW. I was a casual player, so but it was fun and I enjoyed it. So yeah, that was the main reason. So they're like, okay, so why don't you try League? If you are like a casual player with WoW, why don't you try League? See how it goes. Maybe you'll like it better, maybe you won't, and stuff like that. So I was like, no, dude, no. Like, I'm not gonna try League. I don't wanna play League. I always have these discussions before I'm starting to play a game. Before I pick up a game, I'm like, oh no, I'm not gonna play that game. It was like this with WoW. It was like this with League of Legends. It was like this with Hearthstone. It was like this with CS:GO. Overwatch was like I just saw it on a stream and it looked cool, so I was like I tried it when it was free and then I was like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. So yeah, I wasn't persuaded into playing League of Legends. I just felt like it. One day I was like, I don't know, wasting time on my computer. I was like, I don't feel like playing anything today that I have already. And I was like, okay, let's try this. Let's try League of Legends. So I downloaded the game, walked to the tutorial, started playing. I played for like a month. And then I was like, ah, this is not for me. Like literally, I was just like this. I mean, it was taking way long to get into the ranked system, because you have to level up your account and all, and yeah. So I was like, dude, this is taking too long. I'm not gonna have the patience and the mental fortitude to go through with this. Then I'm level 30 and so on. So I quit after like a month of playing. Then I was like, I don't know. I think I wasn't playing anything at that moment. I mean, it was like a pause from games. Like I watched a lot of anime. I watched Naruto. I think at that time I was like, I was getting into Shippuden. So yeah, it was the summer between um, seventh and eighth grade, I think, when I first played or something like this. And I didn't play for a couple of months then because I was watching anime all the time. And then I picked up the game again and was like, okay, let's do this. I mean, why not? Let's try it. So, first thing first, you go to level 30, you get into the rank system, and you have your provisionals, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna smash this, because you're playing normals all the time, and everybody was bad in normals. So you're like, oh, I'm smashing everybody in normals, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna smash everybody in the ranked, you know. So I played my first game. I remember my first game of ranked, and I was fucking bad at the game, like fucking bad, because I was playing only a couple of champions, and in my games were played only a couple of champions, so I wasn't aware of everything that it was in the game. So this dude on the middle, I was on the middle at that point. So I was on mid. So I don't remember what I queued, but this dude queued like Rise into me, and it was the old Rise. I had no idea what the champion does. I was like, oh, I'm gonna smash this anyway. It's like, this dude is bad. He's not gonna play good. He's this champion. I'd never seen this champion. So I got smashed in my provisionals. Mm, I was something, I don't know. I think I won 2 or 3 games, something like that, out of my provisionals. And I was seated in bronze something, I think. Um, no, I think I won 4 games and I was seated in silver 4. So I was like, oh, it's okay. I can climb from here. So I didn't play for like a month then, and I got demoted. And I got demoted to silver 5. So I was like, oh, it's okay. I can climb back. So I started spamming solo queue. And I spammed solo queue, and I lost, and I lost, and I lost. And I got something like bronze 3 or bronze 4, something like that. And then I got to bronze 5, and I sucked at the game. Like in bronze 5, you can get better, because like if you don't climb out of there, you're like dead. So I was like bronze 5 for a whole season, and I played like so many games in bronze 5, and I was like winning, going to bronze 4, um, demoting back to bronze 5, and so on. So yeah, I know probably a lot of people can relate to that. So this is mainly the purpose I'm doing this, because I mean, you should never let yourself down. That's my principle. That you should never put yourself down, and you should never think of you that you're unable to do something. Because you should like take little steps, you know. So you are a bronze player, right? Right now, the on the season you have iron, bronze, and so on. So you can be an iron. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can be an iron, and you should like set some goals for the season and try to stick to them, or like set some goals for like weeks, months. You know, like you start the season and you are iron, iron. I don't know. From 1 to 4, you are iron, right? So you want to get better at the game. You can either check like YouTube videos and see people playing champions that you like. Try and go on different websites and see what champions is in the meta. Champions are in the meta. Yeah, sorry, my English is pretty bad, I think. You can definitely check streams because there are a lot of people playing League of Legends and streaming League of Legends, and most of them uh, are trying to teach the viewers of how to play, how to be aware on the map, how to place words, and so on. So you have to like keep track of all these things and try to try to combine them and try to find your way of playing the game. You know, because if you watch someone, you know, you have like a favorite streamer or whatever, YouTuber, content creator, it doesn't matter. You have a person, you know, that you like how he or she plays. You like how they play, you know, and you can't just follow in their footsteps and try to be like them. You have to find your own way of doing it. So that's my first point on the list, I think. So you have to try to learn from others, but try to apply that on your own playstyle and on your own way of thinking about the game. That's mainly the first thing. The second thing is, as I said earlier, the goals. Set some goals, you know, like let's say you're iron and you want to finish the season in silver, right? So let's go for the worst, like you're iron 4, because right now the divisions will be like from 1 to 4. So you're iron 4, you wanna finish the game in like silver, let's say 3 or 2 or something like that. Um, you set some goals, you know, like you set your final goal for the season, and you should set some goals in between the beginning and the ending of the season, you know. So you go for like a weekly or a monthly goal. I think monthly is a lot better than weekly because you probably, I mean, being a casual gamer and not being your like profession and everything, you have like a limited time to play, you know. You're not playing the game every day for like 10, 12 hours. So you have to maximize your hours and try to do your best, you know. So let's say you set a monthly goal, you know, like you are Iron 4, right? So you wanna be Iron 2 by the end of this month. So you are trying on that goal. If you reach that goal earlier, you can set another goal, you know. So I got Iron 2 from Iron 4. I have 1 week left. I'm just gonna try and make promos before uh, the month ends, you know. So you try and reach promos before the month ends. So you are in promos from Iron 2 to Iron 1, and so on. So you go like this month to month, or like 2 months to 2 months, and so on, and you try to reach your goal. If you do reach your goal, by the end of the season or earlier, you can set another goal. The third thing on the list, I think, is being positive, because you will always lose games, and maybe they will not be on you every time. Uh, but you should stay positive, you know. I mean, everybody flames sometimes. Everybody has like down moments and plays bad. But you should be aware that if you have those moments, uh, the other players will have them too, and you should not be. I mean, you should not encourage yourself to flame them. Sorry, more than you should. I mean, you can flame them in a constructive way, you know, like, why did you do that? You should do that, or you could have done that, or I was like pushing into the tower and we could have dived that dude. Um, they were doing dragon, we could have went for baron because we had the lead, and now we lost the game because they took dragon and we were just wasting time in the middle lane and they rushed to us and killed us and did baron and stuff like that. So you should be aware of these things, you know, because if you're gonna um, dig a little on the internet and find ways of playing and styles and how you should actually play the game, you can like gather this knowledge and you can try to teach people, you know, in your game. I mean, it's not gonna work for sure. Some people will listen, some won't listen, but you know, you can try. So yeah, I think these are like three steps you can follow to become better at the game. Um, that's mainly what I'm thinking of right now. I mean, you know, above all of this is like playing the game and like playing the game a lot, because if you don't play the game and if you don't try new stuff and if you don't try new champions and you stick with just two champions that you play, you know, in the rank system, they're gonna ban them. You're not gonna have like some comfort picks, so it's not very it's not gonna be very helpful for you. So just try and play the game more and more. Play different champions, you know. Play some ARAMs from time to time, you know, just trying champions because you get random champions. You you see how's their kit, you see how their abilities are scaling and stuff like that, how you can play them, you know. You see random compositions there, you know, like you see random comps there, you're like, I don't know, you have a Riven, an Atrax, I don't know, a random AD carry, something like a support or stuff like that, and something that could work in the jungle or something, you know. So you see how that would go in a team fight, because you'll have five people on your side and five people on your side. Team fighting in one lane. You'll see how that is gonna go in a team fight. You can also see like different synergies, you know, because you're gonna play with five people. I mean, with four people, you're gonna be five people in the team, in the ARAM. You have random champions. It goes exactly the same as the one before, you know. So I don't know. There is like a champion that is suited for the support role and the champion that is suited for the mid lane or something like that. So you can see how that would go if it were to gank you on the mid lane. That's that's another thing that you can do. And I strongly advise people to play ARAM. I mean, it's a lot of fun and it's a very good way to untilt from the ranked that you played. If you are tilted, you know, it's a lot more fun, and you can have like a lot more fun playing the game, and you can enjoy the game. You know, the matches are like short. You don't have to spend that much time in the lobby. So I think it's a win-win situation. You just, I mean, you don't have anything to lose from that, you know, because you don't waste that much time and you can queue up an ARAM like anytime, and it's gonna be okay because you'll probably be done in like 20 minutes at max. So this first podcast is going for like 20 minutes now. Um, I think I'm gonna stick with the format of half an hour and try like that, see how it goes. I'll, I hope I'm gonna reach out to people, and I hope that people would give feedback, because if I receive feedback and I know what can I do to help other people play the game and like what advice I can give and what recommendations I can give and so on, I think it would benefit me and you. Um, yeah, I think that's pretty much it about the League of Legends for this episode. I'm gonna talk a bit of what I'm gonna do in the future. So I was thinking about like reading patch notes and trying to like predict if those nerfs or those buffs will influence the champion and the pick rate of that champion. Talk about the items that are getting nerfed or buffed. Uh, I will try to take a deep look in the new ranked system because the ranked system is gonna change, the provisionals are gonna change. If this goes on, and I hope so, I will try to talk to people from the gaming industry. Um, we here in Romania have like a gaming sort of hub called Nexus. So shout out to the boys of Nexus. And I'll try to have like a podcast with some of the members there and have like a wider look on this industry in Romania and what is like being like the major uh, gaming pub, gaming. Uh, you know, it's like an internet cafe. It was like back in the days there were like internet cafes, but this is like a gaming internet cafe. So they have like lots of good computers there. The prices are very, very good. You can have like full nighters. You can go there during the day. They have opened, I think this week, if this comes out this week. And yeah, you should check that out for sure. And I think I'm gonna see you next time. So peace out. Oh, this is fucking awkward, dude. Yeah, I think I'm gonna see you next time because I'll try to stick with this like on a weekly basis and see how it goes. See if the people start to like it and see what you want to hear in the next podcast. I think I'm gonna go with this on SoundCloud. I was thinking about uploading it on YouTube as well, but I'm not very sure. But I don't know. We're gonna see. So peace out, bros. We're gonna see you. Not. You're gonna hear me next time, and I hope I'm gonna hear from you uh, in the comments. And I think I'm gonna link my personal profile. Maybe you can give me personal feedback. I'm gonna try to go with this on different gaming communities here in Romania. Hope the kids will find this useful. Hope they will try and understand that this is my first time doing this and nobody pays me to do this. I just wanna help everybody because there are a lot of people, even not kids, because even if you're not a kid, It's okay to have questions, and I think this can benefit the community here in Romania, the gaming community here in Romania. I know the guys from Nexus have some projects in this area as well, so yeah, maybe we'll get to collaborate in the future. This is the first episode. I'm I hope I'm gonna do more, and I hope this goes fine. So yeah, peace out. See, so yeah.